back to my channel. I'm Kelly if you're new. So sorry about this lighting. It's like, I don't know, it's kind of iffy. And y'all, my smoke detector, actually let me look up how to do it. Cause my smoke detector keep on beeping. Honestly, it's bothering me. Shit, I just want to take the battery out. How do you take the battery out? If y'all still hear beeping, it's not my room, it's the other ones, and I'm not finna. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I have to take the freaking battery out the smoke detector because it be beeping and hearing. Everybody be like, when I be on live, people be like, "Oh my god, stop the chirping, it's a birdie on." I'm like, shut up. Who driving this bus?
Who driving this bus?
Okay, anyway, so today I'm gonna be talking about why I'm leaving TSU. This is part 2. This is gonna be the last part. I didn't discuss everything in the other video. I just stated like the main points and like basically exactly why, the reason why I left. But I didn't really explain the school and stuff like that. I'm just gonna say the bad stuff first and then we're gonna end on a good note, okay? Because we ended on a good note. Because I don't hate this school. The first question is people asking me, am I dropping out or am I transferring? I am transferring to another school. I'm going to South College. I didn't know if I wanted to say it on here, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going to South College. It's like one of those schools where it's like dental hygienist and stuff like that, where it's like one of those schools where you go for exactly what you need to go for and you don't really have no breaks for real. Like you go and get your degree. So I'm doing nursing there. So I don't really say too much about like the buildings and like the living situation at TSU. So I lived in Wilson in my freshman year and then I lived in Rudolph for this last semester at TSU. So there's Wilson, there's Rudolph, there's Epps, there's Boyd, that's a boys dorm, and then what's it called? In Watson, that's a boys dorm, and then Newhall. Newhall doesn't really have any issues. I think they said something like they've been seeing rats though, which I ain't never heard nobody say that, so that's probably just a rumor. That's probably not true, but hope y'all ain't got rats and it's a new building like you. They be saying Epps is the worst girls dorm, like as far as like cleanliness and stuff like that. Boyd is probably the next worst, and then it's Wilson, then it's Watson, and then it's Rudolph, and then Newhall. That's how like the worst to the best as far as like living conditions. When I stayed in Wilson my freshman year, they had girls sleeping in the lounges. Like it was no open space, like they overpacked the schools that year. Like it was plenty overflow housing and people were sleeping in hotels and stuff, and they had shuttles going back and forth from the hotels and the school, which I don't know if that's an HBCU thing or that's a regular college thing. Because I think I've heard of other HBCUs, people stay in hotels. But I don't know, that's kind of crazy. You stay in a hotel, you're supposed to be an on-campus student. So I know a lot of people that was living in the hotels, which they said the hotel was even better living conditions than the dorms. So some people prefer to actually stay in the hotel. In Wilson, it was overflow housing, so they had girls. We didn't have any lounges. They had beds in the lounges. It would be 4 girls at a time living in a lounge. So it's just like a big old room, and they have 4 beds in there. So it's like, that's kind of crazy. Like you have people living in lounges. We don't have nowhere to go and just sit, chill, and talk to our friends. Sometimes they would come on the intercom and be like, oh, if you live in your room number ends at 49, don't use your sink tonight, blah blah. And then it would if you was to turn your sink on, it would probably like have like brown water coming out. Yeah, so they have like some plumbing issues going on. Same thing with the bathrooms. I lived on the 6th floor last year and we didn't have no issues with our bathroom. Like on the side of the hall that I was on, like all of the sinks work, all of the toilets work, all of the showers work. Like it was no issue. But they didn't, the custodians or whatever, they did not clean it. Like you could tell that they didn't clean in the shower because it would be like dust on the little soap part. So obviously it wouldn't be dust on there if they was to be cleaning it every week. Or I think they're supposed to clean it every day actually. They have community style bathroom, that's why they're supposed to come clean it, but they didn't never used to clean it for her. They used to just mop the floor for a real long time and then leave. Like they didn't used to do nothing. On other floors though, some of the people's showers are flooded and some of the sinks are flooded, and we have wash bowls in our bathrooms, and the wash bowl, I don't think it works, or it was broken, something like that, I don't know, but the wash bowls don't work. And then the elevators would break pretty often. Like it would be at least once a week where somebody is getting stuck on the elevator from it being broken. It's a lot. Like y'all just don't know. The only issue with our shower was, which it's not really an issue, it's not really that deep, but if you was to go take a shower by yourself, like just listen. If you was to go take a shower by yourself in the bathroom, like in your own stall, if you was to go take a shower and there was nobody else in there, the water would be cold. Or it would be warm, like it wouldn't be hot. Like you would be kind of in there cold trying to take a shower. But if somebody else was in there taking a shower at the same time as you, like 2 people in there taking a shower, then the water would get hot. So like some people would wait specifically for their roommates for them to go take a shower so the water could be hot, because if not, then y'all water was gonna be hot. Y'all, we was really in there. Look at the stuff we have to do to like live. Like I haven't heard anything about rats or bugs. I haven't seen any bugs. It's not really dirty like that. It's just like they just have maintenance issues that they need to fix. In Rudolph though, it's like little certain issues with the toilet in our bathroom. When you flush it, like the water would splash out of the toilet. So it's like that's not really a huge issue, but then again, it's like it shouldn't be doing that. And then the shower, I don't think it was no problems with the shower. In Rudolph, it's been pretty good. I haven't had no maintenance issues at all, except that my bed, I don't know if I said it in my vlog, my moving vlog, but my bed was broke, and I think I had put in a maintenance for it and they never came and gave me a new bed. Also with Wilson, that too, if you put in maintenance issues for stuff, they wouldn't come. So also there is no kitchens in the dorms. I know most people dorms, I don't know if I like this lighting, y'all. I feel like y'all can't see half of my face. I don't think that's any better, but I feel like it was really, really dark over here. But yeah, there were no kitchens in none of the dorms except New Hall, I think. And they said that boy had a kitchen. I don't know about Watson, but they said boy had a kitchen and it would be dirty, so nobody wanted to use it. Which that don't got nothing to do with the school. I think, well, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that has to do with the people that live in the dorm. That don't have nothing to do with the school. Like we have to get it in blood and be having to use hot plates and stuff, which they say you can't have hot plates. So it's like we can't really cook. Like we can't cook anything. We have to literally use all of our dining books and our swipes, our meal swipes. So that's really it with the living situation with the dorms. And let me think. So they have vending machines in the dorms. Rudolph has a Rudolph grill down there, so it's convenient for you to go right there to Rudolph grill. Oh yeah, one of the elevators in Rudolph is also broke too, and it's been broke since we got to school. They said they're not gonna fix it until April, so they're gonna take a whole entire year to fix one elevator. But it's a salon in Rudolph. That's a good thing. That's really good. It's a salon in Rudolph, so you can really make money in there doing hair. And then there's like a big lounge area in Rudolph also. And all of the washing machines and the dryers worked in Rudolph. And Wilson, every other week it would be some washers and dryers being broken. So yeah, overall, it's not bad. Oh yeah, there's Hale Hall also, but I haven't heard anything about Hale, so I don't think nothing is wrong with Hale. So it's really just like Rudolph, Hale, and New Hall is the only dorms that's really like decent. So now let's talk about food. So we have Chick-fil-A, Bojangles, Pizza Hut, Twisted Taco, Firehouse Sub, and then this little sushi place, and they have the pod where you can buy like snacks and stuff. That's pretty decent amount of variety, I guess. But I used to just eat the same stuff every time because I didn't like, the Pizza Hut wasn't that good. The Chick-fil-A was good to me. I don't really like Bojangles like that, but I think they don't have nothing to do with the school. The Bojangles is okay. I don't like Twisted Taco. I like Firehouse, and I never had the sushi, so I don't know about the sushi. But yeah, so those are all of the places that you can use like your dining books for. And then as far as like the calf has the same exact food every single day. Like you can probably, I don't really know, they've been making like casseroles and stuff that you can get like all the way on the farthest right side, but I think it's the same thing every day, or maybe they switch that one up every day. And then there's like a little place in the middle, I think they do like hibachi or something, I don't really know. And then they have pizza, and then you can get like fries and chicken nuggets or a burger, or you can make you a sub or a salad. So that's really it. That's gonna be the same exact stuff that you get every single day. It never changes unless it's like they have fried chicken Wednesday, of course, like I said in part 1. And then sometimes they'll have like specials like on Mardi Gras and stuff like that. They'll have like seafood for that day or something. So on certain days they do have different food, but for the most part they serve the same exact thing every single day. The cab does close at 8 o'clock, along with all of the other restaurants. They all close at 8 o'clock. The only ones that don't close at 8 o'clock is Pizza Hut, Bojangles. Those are the only ones that close at 10. I used to get off of work like at 8 o'clock, so when I'm getting off of work I have to go and buy food because there's nothing on campus open for me to eat. Or if it gets late and stuff, like this is college, like this is a college campus, people are going to be staying up late, and none of the like food places stay open late. I think Rudolph Brew used to stay open till 12 last year, but now it closes at like 8. So that's just pretty early for the like cab to be closing. Maybe it's like that at every college, but that's kind of early. So that's gonna be it for all of the cons. The other cons, well, kind of cons, kind of not cons. I was really just telling you about the school, why I'm leaving or whatever. Like a lot of this stuff is why I'm leaving. But the pros and stuff though, I'm gonna end on a good note. You have a lot, you can make a lot of connections. Like you will probably, and you apply for a job and they went to the same school as you, you'll probably end up getting that job just because y'all both went to an HBCU. Like people like stick together when they're in the HBCU. Like it's really like a community. Oh yeah, another great thing, they have black, I think they have bonnets and stuff too, I don't know, but they have black people hair products and brushes and combs and stuff in the bookstore and in the pod. So yeah, like that's like pretty cool that they have that. Another thing is that at not even just HBCUs, but I think it's mostly an HBCU thing, they have these in all the universities, but specifically for HBCU, I feel like it's bigger there. But like sororities and stuff like that, you'll be able to join those there. At a school like the school I'm going to, they don't have sororities or like parties and stuff like that that you can go to. Like it's not a university. Like at the HBCU, it's gonna be stuff going on campus. You have an actual student life. At like the school that I'm going to, we're literally just going to go get our degree, and you know what I'm saying, yeah. Okay, but finally, you will find a lot of connections at TSU because you have something in common. Y'all are both going to further your career. You're both black. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can find people that you relate to. Now for a lot of organizations, not just sororities and stuff like that, they have a lot of orgs. So you can have a modeling organization, and there's like brotherhood type of organizations, like other than just, or it might be a painting organization, like, you know what I'm saying, like they have a lot of different organizations for people to join. The college like I'm going to, they're not gonna have none of that. Like it's just basically more lively and a lot of more stuff to do. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video because my camera is starting to overheat and I've been recording for almost 30 minutes. So that's gonna be the end of this video. Vlogmas day 3. Vlogmas day 3. So I'm not doing another part to this, so if you have any questions, just leave them down below and I'll respond within 24 hours. I see every single comment. So follow me on all my social medias at I am Kelly B. That's TikTok, Instagram, and now I have Twitter. And then of course subscribe and leave a comment down freaking below, like anything. Like turn my post notifications on to know every time I post a video. Okay, bye y'all.